locations.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Thanks for joining us. We have a lineup of TCM premieres to show you over the next several hours, all of them British imports from Hammer Films. Hammer, in case you're not aware, was founded in 1934 by a film distribution company owner named William Hines, who was also an actor who worked on stage using the name Will Hammer. And that name Hammer is where the company got its name. Well, in the 30s and 40s, the Hammer Company was best known for making film adaptations of British radio shows. But the studio really came into its own in the 50s, when the sons of the two founders took the reins of the company. Now, the sons realized that to keep the company going, it needed to create a personality of its own, and figured the best chance for that would be for the company to concentrate on producing horror films, sci-fi movies, and film noir dramas. And what we basically have for you right now are samples of the film noir stories done by Hammer in the 50s and 60s. 6 samplings, actually, of Hammer Noir, and they're all TCM premieres. They also have one notable thing in common: a Hollywood star in the lead, surrounded by British actors in the supporting roles. So in the hours ahead, we'll be offering you some Hammer film noir with George Brent, Elizabeth Scott, Paul Henreid, Paulette Goddard, and Dane Clark. We're going to begin with Dane Clark in a movie titled Blackout, directed by Terence Fisher and released in 1954. Based on a novel called Murder by Proxy by Helen Nielsen, and that was the title by which it was known in Great Britain. In the film, Dane Clark plays an American who's down and out in London and meets a woman in a pub who offers him some money if he'll marry her. Sounds like a good opportunity considering his current situation, but the next morning he wakes up with blood on his clothes, money in his pocket, and no idea where he is or what happened. The woman he met the night before is nowhere to be found, and on top of that, he learns that her father has been murdered. Thus, the real mystery begins. This was the 10th film that Terence Fisher had directed for the Hammer Company in just 2 years. Fisher became Hammer's main director, actually, eventually making a total of 30 films for the company. Well, here's one of them. From 1954, Hollywood's Dane Clark with England's Belinda Lee, Eleanor Summerfield, and Harold Lang in Blackout.